So explain to me as a layman how it's possible that fire hydrants don't have water and that there's a lack of water to fight fires. Help me understand that.
As a layman, I live in a small house. If I take a shower before my wife and I go too long, she doesn't have a hot water. Why? It's because you only have so much water in tanks, and a hot water heater needs to heat up, right? The same thing is occurring here. So you have more and more firefighters taking water in the system. Look at that fire. I mean, you need hundreds of thousands of gallons a minute to be able to combat something like this. You essentially have more water flowing out of the system than what's flowing into the system. Number one, you deplete your reservoirs. The second is our water systems in our urban areas, especially in what we're showing on the video right now, they're not gravity fed. They're often fed by pumps. These pumps could be supplying tanks that are on hills that are gravity fed, but often it's used to pump the pressure. So when you see these kind of trees that are on fire in these houses, you can imagine utilities are also affected. You lose power to your pumps, and now you have less pressure. Finally, look at this house that's burning down. What you're going to find when these houses are done burning is that the water's just running out of this house until you go turn the water meter off. So you have so much water that's being wasted as well. It's with this kind of devastation on this kind of scale, it's absolutely predictable that your water system's just not going to be able to maintain the fire flow that's required. Fire flow was just never designed for this. And I would go further and say it's not really even feasible to examine, how do you increase the pressure? How do you increase the diameter of the pipes? We're talking billions of dollars in infrastructure that would be required for this. Now, the state of California did a good thing. They sent a lot of water tenders into the fire. But let's talk a little about that. A water tender is a truck that's going to carry 2,500 gallons or larger is what the state requested. They're going to have to go find a water hydrant that has water and then drive back and supply these fire trucks. And then they're going to turn around again and they're going to go find water. At times they might find a static water source like a pool or a lake, generally fresh water, and they'll draw water from that. But it's very time consuming. So one of the best things we can start doing is restoring the water system. Utilities as a whole is going to be very impactful in these particular areas until they're able to do that.